So, Ren the Wonderful was trying to fix my drone when I left. Trying to super glue it back together. I really hope it works. That'd be pretty phenomenal. And I'm crossing my fingers. But there's supposed to be a beautiful mountain spring up here. Just gorgeous, so yeah, I can't wait to see that. So this is Mack's Canyon, and it's a little steep. I mean, it's steep, but compared to last weekend when we hiked up Mary Jane Falls, now it's not that steep. But yeah, the canyon walls are pretty steep and they're gorgeous. It's really beautiful here. So the stream bed is full of flowers now. It's gorgeous. And I can actually hear water. The whole side of the hill here is just covered with the springs. I mean, the whole side here is just weeping with water. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the flowers and butterflies. The stream just keeps on going, but I think I'm going to turn around and head back. It's just really beautiful, all the flowers and butterflies, and well, there's regular flies too, but yeah, it's really pretty spectacular. We are on our way down. We've only gone 1.1 miles and it's taken about I think roughly about 15 minutes, so it'll probably take an hour to go the 5 miles down. I'm going like 5 miles an hour or less over the bumps, and there's a lot of bumps, like right there. All right. Stressful. It's very stressful. I came around the corner and my heart just sank. I just saw Ren and Kandi's red barn like just sitting on the corner. Well, Ren got stuck, so Ren was having a hard time making it up the hill, and she was, her tires were spinning. So she tried to back down a little bit to get a running start at it. And as she was backing down, the trailer kind of went off on the side, and then she put it back in drive to try to pull forward, and then the tires just spun again and she dug a big hole. So yeah, we're waiting for a tow truck now to pull her out. But yeah, she's kind of upset now, and I understand. It's really a bummer. Kandi's rig is like almost jackknifed on there too, so like she can't even move. She can't back up because it'll pinch, the tiny house against the van. There's no room to move. We unhooked the tiny house, hoping that she could pull forward, but yeah, that didn't help at all either. So yeah, just waiting. It's probably gonna take a good hour for the tow truck to get all the way up here. We're way, way up here. So yeah, the sun is getting low now. Just kind of walking around, checking everything out. There's some really beautiful viewpoints up here. There's a lot of really beautiful little flowers here too. These little red and yellow flowers. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful land. The wind has really picked up here in the last few minutes. Well, about last 60 minutes. But I climbed up on this little hill here, and you get some beautiful views. Just gorgeous views. You see the entire valley down there, and there's a whole mountain range on the other side. And what's amazing is that mountain range doesn't have a tree on it, not one tree. And yet here, nothing but trees. It's just gorgeous here. But over there, not a single tree. That's probably because this range creates a rain shadow that takes up all the moisture. So yeah, no moisture makes it over to the other side. That's just a guess. Rain shadows are a thing. So the tow truck has been called, and it's roughly about an hour and a half out, which was about half an hour, 40 minutes ago. So we still have not quite an hour, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna make it here before the sun goes down. But yeah, I have my house, man. My house is right here. I'm totally fine with whatever happens. Yeah, if I have to, I'll just sleep right here on the road. Because, yeah, I can. So testing. I just dropped my camera on this hard dirt road and put a couple of nicks and a dent in the lens right here on the edge of the lens. Oh man, it seems to be working. I mean, I'm crossing my fingers. I might not know until it's too late, until I go back and look at this, but oh man, my brand new camera. That's such a bummer. Well, I don't know, Mack's Canyon might be like cursed or haunted or something, I don't know. All these things going bad. I mean, this road is enough, but oh well, like I said, if I have to crash out here, I'll just crash out right here. Can't get too upset about things, but yeah, my poor little camera, I'm so sorry. Alright, just watching the sun go down over the edge there. It's really beautiful out here, that's a plus. But I just talked to Kandi and, well, apparently, yeah, nobody's coming quite yet. So somebody called her back and is like, oh, we have you on this other road. And she's like, no, I told you, we're on Mack's Canyon Road. And yeah, I guess, I don't know, it sounds like someone's playing games. She keeps getting all these calls back, and every call it's the same. They're like, oh, we have you on this other road. And she's like, no, we're on Mack's Canyon Road. Just look up Mack's Canyon open campground. And yeah, so apparently some lady looked it up and she's like, oh, okay, yeah, and I know where you're at. And then the very next person called back and said, oh, you're on this other road over here, this Lee Canyon Road or something. So nobody's coming yet. That's okay. Not going to be upset. Just going to watch the sunset, though. It is gorgeous. And bright. Very bright. Wow. The wind's kicking up. Well, it's still kicked up. The sun has just gone down. And, yeah, just waiting patiently for the tow truck. Just trying to stay out of the wind. And, well, really, it's just the dust blowing in your face. You know, and it's not just us. It's not just Ren, Kandi, and I. There's this really sweet couple right behind me that are also in a Honda CR-V. They're Las Vegas locals. Yeah, they can't pass. They can't pass Ren's rig because there's a tree right there next to it. So, yeah, so they're patiently waiting as well. And, yeah, they're being very sweet about it. And, yeah, I guess that's about all you can do. Can't get too angry, I guess. But...